Assalamu alaikum learners, welcome back to another lesson of science. Today it's Monday, the 4th of January 2021. The value of the month is heritage, the practices that are passed down from one generation to the next is called heritage. Let's have a look at the learning outcomes. Recall the life cycle of a plant. Create a diagram that illustrates the life cycle of a plant. There we go. These are your keywords. On number 1, we have seeds. Number 2, seedling. Number 3, plant. Number 4, sunflower. Number 5, life cycle. So, have a look at this picture, learners. What do you think are these? Can you guess what seeds are these? Yes, you're right. These are sunflower seeds. So, have you ever tried growing a sunflower? Let's have a look at how sunflower goes through different stages of its life. What do you think is growing out of this seed? Yes, the cover that you see is shedding is the seed. And that is the shoot, a baby plant that's growing out of the seed. The seed germinates about 1 or 2 weeks after planting. So it's not as you put the seed in the plant and you wait the other day the plant is there. Oh no, it takes a lot of care and hard work. You have to water it every day. It takes in heat of the sun and then it starts to grow after 1 or 2 weeks of planting. Can you recall what does a seed needs to grow into a plant? Yes, you're right. A seed needs air, food, that is sunlight, and water to grow. A shoot starts to grow from a seed. A few leaves will appear then. The plant grows and a bud forms. A bud is a baby flower when it's closed before it changes into flower. It's called a bud. Have a look. Can you recall how plants move? Remember we studied earlier? Yes. How do plants move? Plants face the sun. That's how they move. Wherever the sun goes, sunflower faces the sun direction. Okay, the head of the sunflower opens. That's the flower. The bud opens. It's a big flower. It will take around 90 days. 90. Yes, you heard me right. 90 days for the sunflower to be fully grown. And then once it's grown, do you know what happens next? The sunflower dries and it starts dying because remember, every living thing stops living at certain point of life. Where they stop living, they eventually die. So the sunflower dies and the seed which are there in the head, in the flower, they will fall on the ground and they will be buried with the air or wind or dust, and then new plant will grow out of that. Do you know which part of the plant carries seeds? Think about it. Let's recall the steps of a plant life cycle. What comes first? Come on, who can recall? Pause the video and think how a plant starts its life from. A plant starts its life from a seed, then it turns into a seedling, shoot, then a young plant, adult plant, and then eventually it dies. And when it dies, it produces enough seeds for another plant to grow. So this is how the life cycle continues. few interesting facts about sunflower. The tallest sunflower ever grown was in Germany. It grew up to 30 feet. That means 1 inch tall. Okay, 30 feet and 1 inch tall in Germany by a farmer called Hans Peter in 2014. So it is almost the size of a big building, a double-story building. Wow, that's amazing. Then the petals of the sunflower are used as a dye. Dye means color, so the yellow petals are used to make yellow color. The first people to do this were the Native Americans. They were the one who discovered to make color from the petals of the sunflower. It is the national flower of Ukraine. That's interesting. A sunflower can have up to 2,000 seeds. Oh, wow, that's an amazing big number. So before a sunflower dies, it produces at least 2,000 seeds for 2,000 plants to grow before one dies. Isn't it amazing and interesting fact? I hope you're enjoying. Here is a challenge for you. Pick your card and answer. You can pause the video here and take your time. Let's have some fun. Let's play and learn using this link on the word wall. Last one, take your notebooks, draw a life cycle of a sunflower plant in your notebooks, arrange and put them in the correct order. How a sunflower starts its life. And I will see you in the next lesson with a new topic. Take care, everyone. Assalamu alaikum.